You pull off of that lonesome interstate about 80 miles southeast of Ciudad Juarez, and it's just a shady looking area. Okay, but do you want to actually have to get to that point where you got to do something? You build big traps, that's your first line of defense. People are going to look at that and say those cobras are ready to coil, they're combat ready, and that's what big traps do. It's like your first line of defense because they scream or radiate power. You can do these workouts in like blocks. So I'd say go anywhere from 3 to 6 week blocks where you do the same workout and just progressively try to add weight and stuff like that. And then switch to the next one. Or you can do it cyclically where you do workout A one week, B the next week, C the following week, and then rotate it like that. And you can do that for quite a while, continue making progress. In addition, we're going with a supposition that you are already deadlifting or at least doing some kind of Olympic lifts work great for traps too. So you're doing one of those two things already on a separate back day. Farmer's walk put pretty much every muscle in your body under a lot of tension for a long amount of time. As you can see, we're doing those sets for 30 seconds straight. Okay, so each one of those sets is 30 seconds straight. And while we're in straps, you can say farmer's walk are absolutely one of the best tools to enhance your grip, but we're not doing it for that purpose. It's a tool we're using to build our traps. Okay, and so we did the farmer's walk on a frame carry. We're here at Destination Dallas in Plano, Texas. One of the best gyms in the world, so we have a frame carry. If you don't have that, you could use dumbbells. If you don't have that, you could just use regular farmer's walk. You can use a trap bar. So there's all sorts of different ways you can do it. Traps stabilize your shoulder girdle, so they thrive under very heavy weights and with working isometrically like they do here with the farmer's walk. So the farmer's walks do very well, and they're overloaded isometrically with very heavy farmer's walks, getting a lot of time under tension. They can take a licking and keep on ticking, so you want to hit them very hard. So for the Hise Shrugs, they're JC Hise. If you don't know who that is, you should look them up. We'll definitely do a profile on them sometimes. 20 rep squats, drinking a gallon of milk, pull over dude. One of his primary exercises, a Hise Shrug, he put a barbell on his back. He found a more efficient way to do it is with a standing calf raise. Again, it's just hypertrophy of the traps. If you're doing 8 reps there, you want to hold each one for 3 seconds at the top as high as you can go. Let it go all the way down, get it, and then all the way down, all the way up. Full range of motion each rep. And you want to hold these at the top because, again, like I said, traps do too well isometrically. Prolongs time under tension, and the range of motion is so short, and you want to go heavy as hell on these. To summarize what we did, we're going 3 supersets, okay? You're going to do the farmer's walks as heavy as possible for 30 seconds. Wear straps. Do not let your grip limit you. Followed by walking over to the calf machine. That's your rest, is your walk over, 15 seconds, whatever. And you're gonna do Hise Shrugs. Full range of motion, all the way up, all the way down. Hold the Hise Shrugs for 3 seconds at the top, and then you do 8 reps like that. Then you wanna rest in 3 to 5 minutes or so between sets, and then lower the weight accordingly. So, 10-15% reduction each set. If you don't need to reduce that much, don't. If you need to reduce more, that's fine too, but don't save up. We want you to start off as heavy as possible. Don't think of this as like a pyramid. It's basically like a reverse pyramid. A good friend of mine, Joe Giordanato, summarized traps very well. He said the first point he made was, your trap, PZS, isn't just that meaty part surrounding your neck. It extends from your head to your mid-back. Your traps retract, depress, and help to upwardly rotate the scapula, all of which are heavily involved in weight training. Weak, lower, and middle traps will make you more vulnerable to upper body lifting injuries like shoulder impingement. Direct trap training works better than compound movements when it comes to hypertrophy. I'm adding you damn well better do both. So we did a superset. We did a superset 3 times, and for the mid traps. You want to attack the superset as heavy as possible, but this is, again, one of those, this is not like one of those exercises. If you can do a little more weight, cheat it, and like say, you know, 15 reps of lateral raises in your last one, you're going like this a little bit, you probably can get a pretty good benefit from that. This is not that type of exercise. You want to keep the form totally strict, okay? Okay, so we started off with the face pulls, okay? So we want to, you know, we try to attach it about at chest levels. It wasn't quite there because of the way the pulley setup was, but close. You want to keep a neutral grip, okay? So palms are facing the whole time. Then you're going to retract the scapula, okay? So retract the scapula, and as you can see, JJ did a great job. And then you're gonna pull the weight by finishing in a double bicep pose, okay? So just think of that. Retract the scapula, double bicep pose. Keep the hands neutral. 30-degree incline shrugs. These hit the mid trap, so you have the incline at 30 degrees. You want to shrug up, hold for a 3 count at the top. We'll do that for 12 reps, okay? Lower traps are very, very, very neglected too. And the way we finished off with those was a band Y-Raise, okay? So some key points there is with the band. Again, you know, we want to make sure we're using proper form here. We don't need to make this most people have never trained their lower traps like this, so a very light band is going to be, you know, plenty here. So we're going 3 sets of 12 on these, and then what you're going to do is some key points there is you want to keep your hands neutral as you're watching. Thumbs are up the whole time. So you watch JJ's pull his shoulder blades down and back, so you're retracting, depressing back there, and then you raise out to 45 degrees, making a Y. Okay, so at the top of the movement, it should look like a Y, and you don't want to try to shrug it up. You want to keep that on the lower traps, feeling it. This is not a power movement. This is a feeling it movement. You gotta, you know, get the nice feel there. Great trap development is a sign of years of serious hard lifting, because even the sickly models at Banana Republics have abs. So traps are basically the new abs.